Privy Councillor of Thailand, organizing agency, collaborative agencies, supporting agencies, keynote speakers, and all honorable guests. It is my privilege and pleasure to be able to welcome you to the THA 2022 today, the International Conference on Moving Towards Sustainable Water and Climate Management after COVID-19. Today's conference, THA 2022, is the fourth in the series. We have been having this conference since 2015, and we have the conference for every 2 years. Unfortunately, this year we have to have the conference online due to the pandemic of the COVID-19. The theme of the THA 2022 conference is designed to match with the ongoing challenges and global trends. In this conference, we have 3 keynote presentations from the representatives of World Bank, UNDP, and the Office of National Water Resources of Thailand, or ONWR. And there are 4 executive panel discussions on the topics of water management associated with climate change, sustainable development, water security, and sustainable groundwater management. We also have 3 themes on technical presentation, including water and climate change, modern technology in water or irrigation management, and sustainable water management. And still we have 2 hand-on technical training on DCM, downscaling, and water security assessment. 2 site events on science policy interface dialogue by UNDP, and another site event on water conservation, climate change, and ecosystem-based adaptation in Asia by Department of Water Resources of Thailand. Ladies and gentlemen, the climate change plays the disasters on water crisis. For example, that induce unusual cycles of flood and drought, seawater rises, rapid erosion of shorelines, and etc. In order to slow down this impact of climate change, Thailand government committed to lead the country to achieve the carbon neutral by 2050 and ambitiously to have zero emissions by 2060. Ladies and gentlemen, water from the flood may retreating, but we remember that the disaster flood can come back anytime in the near future. Drought and water shortage may act disappearing, but without proper water management, drought can definitely come back anytime in the future. Damages and losses on life and property can be limited, can be repaired, or can even subsidized. We may like to forget how suffering and sadness we have received during a normal cycle of flood and drought. Of course, those painful feelings should be forgotten, and life should go on. But please be reminded that the experience from such events should always be remembered, and most importantly, it should be learned and shared among people. Because only the properly learning and sharing from our own experience makes humankind evolution. However, only human evolution and development do not guarantee sustainability. Only development with inclusive participation for all stakeholders can cause sustainable development. And those are the main reasons why we are wrestling today in the THA 2022 conference. We are wrestling today to share and learn from our experience with all stakeholders, to transform our experiences and knowledges to make the water being the most sustainable resources for all stakeholders. Welcome all delegated and distinguished participants. Please allow me to mention the names of the most valuable partners. We cannot hold this conference without them. Our co-organizing agency, the Thai Hydrologists Association, the Office of National Water Resource of Thailand, or ONWAT, the Royal Irrigation Department, the Department of Water Resources, the Department of Groundwater Resources, the Assoc University, Asian Institute of Technology, Thailand Research, Thailand Science Research and Innovation, National Research Council of Thailand. Our great thanks are also extended to the supporting agency, starting from Kyoto University, National Taiwan University or NTU, Korea Water Resource Association, Japan International Cooperation Agency, the Electric Generating Authority of Thailand. Thanks to the keynote speakers from various organizations such as World Bank, RBAP, ONWR, GIZ, IWMI, back in Indonesia, DWR Vietnam, FTI, ADB, UNESCO, PE, LHO, Environment USA, Chinese Academy of Science, RIHS Kyoto, Korea University, and NAHRIM Malaysia. Assoc University and Chulalongkorn University, AIT, NTU, Kyoto University, and other universities in our network are acknowledged for their contribution on providing the chairs, leaders, and commentators to the conference. And most important, the conference cannot be held without the generosity and support from our main sponsors, the Electricity Generating Authority of Thailand, CK Power, Metropolitan Water Works Authority, Beyond Thailand Foundation, in Consulting Engineering and Management Public Company Limited, and Siam Steel International. Very sorry, very long list of our supporters. Finally, I hope that the ideas and discussion generated during this event can be the great stepping stone to make our world better and more sustainable, not for us, but for the next generation. Thank you.
Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Dear distinguished guests, in my capacity as Privy Councillor, whereby I am responsible for loyal initiative projects to promote the well-being of the people. This also supports the implementation of global sustainable development goals, or SDG. I would like to convey to all of you participating in the THA 2022 conference my heartfelt welcome. The past 2 years are certainly the years that none of us will ever forget. The world has faced a critical moment in history. There are a number of global threats, including growing crises in natural disasters, climate change, biodiversity, and environmental degradation, as well as COVID-19. The THA 2022 International Conference is therefore set under the theme of moving toward sustainable water and climate management after COVID-19. The THA 2022 is organized by Chulalongkorn University in association with 9 national partners, 4 international collaborative agencies, and 1 supportive agency. It is high time that such an event took place to address critical issues regarding water, climate change, and sustainability, especially after COVID-19, that changes the way we live. The growing consequences of climate change have been all too visible across the world this year, with extreme temperature, severe storms, floods, and drought. The latest assessment of the science by the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, or IPCC, published in August 2021, concluded that there is a clear link between rising greenhouse gas concentration in the atmosphere and increases the frequency and intensity of extreme weather events. It states climate change is already affecting every inhabited region across the globe, with human influence contributing to many observed changes in weather and climate extremes. The people in developing, at least developed countries, are often most exposed and vulnerable to the effects of climate change, even though they are the least involved actor driving the causes. Countries must set ambitious national climate commitments if they are to live sustainably and recover from the COVID-19 pandemic, which has impacted almost every corner of our life, causing sluggish growth of global economies, changing the way we work and interact. The COVID-19 pandemic has stimulated the need to catalyze positive change to meet the Sustainable Development Goals of SDGs and fulfill the environmental agenda. This message was also amplified at the recent United Nations Climate Change Conference, or COP26. Despite the challenges, we also have the enormous opportunity in research and collaboration to transform the global economy and drive greater well-being and prosperity. To address border management issues, knowledge exchange, technology transfer, and innovations are much needed. We all can help to move our community towards sustainable by focusing our research efforts around the 2030s Agenda for Sustainable Development Goals and attempting to explore better solutions for water-related problems, specifically the impacts of climate change, disaster, and other pressing challenges. The THA 2022 provided a valuable opportunity for scientists, researchers, policy planners, and decision makers to discuss and share knowledge and experiences to seek for cutting-edge solutions for water management and climate change challenge for our region and our world. I would like to thank both local and international participants attending this conference. I wish the THA 2022 great success and hope you have a fruitful discussion and rewarding experience in the THA 2022. The THA conference series is expected to continue playing an important role in facilitating technical knowledge, dissemination, and networking in the future. Now it is time to declare the THA 2022 International Conference on Moving Toward Sustainable Water and Climate Management After COVID-19 officially. I hope the conference will proceed toward fostering sustainable, resilient, and inclusive development and shaping the future for us all in terms of well-being and its sustainability. A return to a normal way of life living is what we are hoping. I wish all of you being healthy and safe and hope we can see each other in person in the next THA conference. Thank you. For the keynote address, I would like to share with you water management and development in Thailand followed by philosophy of sufficiency economy and loyal initiative projects which drive Thailand towards sustainable development. Water plays an important role in our life, and it is priority for socio-economic development. Good water management brings higher efficiency in the productivity across economic sectors and contributes to the well-being of individuals, community, society, and nation. However, water management is becoming increasingly complicated in Thailand due to surging and rapid urbanization. The problem is being compounded by climate change. His Majestic King Bhumibol Adulyadej of Thailand traveled to every corner of the country to visit the Thai people, to improve the life of the people and bring them the genuine and lasting happiness. He conceived the philosophy of sufficiency economy. The goal of implementing the sufficiency economy philosophy is to create a balanced and stable development at all levels, from individual, family, and community to society at large, by developing the ability to cope appropriately with the critical challenges arising from extensive and rapid changes in the material, social, environmental, and cultural conditions of the world. The principle of sufficiency economy stresses the importance of following the middle path for appropriate conduct by the population at the levels of society in terms of development and administration in order to modernize in the line with the process of globalization. In other words, we should try to avoid extreme thought, behaviors, and actions. Sufficiency has three components: moderation, reasonableness, and self-immunity with two accompanying conditions: appropriate knowledge and ethics virtues. 1. Moderation with reason, in the sense of not too much or not too little, is an Eastern concept. As His Majesty the King has stated, being moderate does not mean being too strictly frugal. Consumption of luxury items is forbidden, but should be moderate according to one's means. The Royal Speech given at the Palace, the 4th of December 1998. 2. Reasonableness requires that the choices we make be justifiable by using academic approaches, legal principles, moral values, or social norms. 3. Self-immunity emphasizes the need for built-in resilience against the risks which arise from international and external changes by having good risk management. Sufficiency economy recognizes that the circumstances and situations that influence our life are dynamic and fluid. Over 60 years, our tireless work to improve the lives of the Thai people. His Majesty's remarkable devotion to sufficiency economy philosophy has paved the way for the country's sustainable development. Some examples can be shown here. His Majesty once said, We should not give a man a fish, but better give him a fishing rod and teach him how to fish. And economic development must be done step by step. It should begin with the strengthening of our economic foundation by ensuring that the majority of our population has enough to live on. Once reasonable progress has been achieved, we should then embark on the next steps by pursuing more advanced levels of economic development. Farmers are taught to develop their land and grow cash crops, for example, rice and vegetables, tea, strawberry, and lettuce. In the north of Thailand, Highlanders only know how to grow poppy to earn money. They had little choice to escape poverty, not until when they were educated to grow coffee. They shifted from poppy to coffee and received higher return. This corresponds to SDG 1, no poverty, SDG 2, zero hunger, SDG 4, quality education, and SDG 10, reduced inequalities. Afforestation activities leading to improved conditions of headwater area help prevent communities from water-related disasters and climate change, and retain the integrity and vitality of natural resources. Slash and burn agriculture was traditional practice by many farmers. Clear areas were typically maintained in deforested state permanently, causing habitat fragmentation and biodiversity loss. It is also a significant source of carbon dioxide emissions, shifting from slash and burn to rice paddy on terrace reduces problems of soil erosion, soil quality, and greenhouse gas emission. His Majesty developed several irrigation and water infrastructure projects, such as renovating in existing reservoirs, upgrading infrastructure, and developing a delivery system to ensure farming areas have sufficient amounts of water. This supports SDG 11, sustainable cities and communities, SDG 13, climate action, and SDG 15, life on land. What I just presented are only some examples of how Thailand has been developed based on the philosophy of sufficiency economy. There are a large number of loyal initiative projects as listed here. Totally, there are 4,877 loyal initiative projects in different categories based the field of development and region. There are 127 loyal initiative projects of His Majesty King Chulalongkorn, which can be categorized into two groups as follows. The first group is His Majesty's initiated, consists of 23 projects. The second group is from citizen petition. There are 104 projects in this group in different regions as shown below. To fit with the theme of this conference, I would like to highlight some water development and environmental projects initiated by His Majesty Supot in Wadi district. It is the first water development project in Thailand. It was built in 1963 for consumption and irrigation purposes because His Majesty sees the hardship of the people in village of Khao Tao lacking water to consume. Range of water, seawater can flood to the rice field. The construction and operation is under the responsibility of the Royal Irrigation Department. The Lat Canal was originally a small and shallow canal. The project was aimed at accelerating the drainage of excess flood of the Chao River in its middle section. To shorten the distance of the river flow and accelerate the flow to the Gulf of Thailand, an existing shortcut canal was stretched. The idea of monkey cheeks is a metaphor adopted in Thailand to utilize wetlands as a temporary flood storage area. This aim of this project is to solve flooding problems in Bangkok and metropolitan areas by excavating the canals along the coastal area both in the west and east of the Chao River to serve as big storage reservoirs or monkey cheek and draining flood waters away from by the natural means such as gravity flow or tidal flow. The Pukbhasuk Dam was constructed to store water to agriculture in the dry season and to prevent and reduce the flooding problems in the rainy season in the area of the Pukbhasuk River Basin and the lower area of Chao River Basin. Besides, the dam is capable of solving the wastewater problems in Bangkok and big cities in the central region. Moreover, the dam serves as breeding site for fish as well as a tourist site for visitors. The Royal Initiated Kundan Prakanchon Dam project was established to reduce the damage from flooding within the plain area of Nakhon Nayok province that regularly occurs. In addition, the project will supply water for agriculture and adequate daily consumption and importantly, help solve the problem of acidic soil that is a crucial obstacle for the people to do cultivation. I wish the philosophy of sufficient economy and Royal Initiative project presented in this keynote address will provide you the approach to support the implementation of UN SDG and to achieve sustainability. Thank you for your attention. The THA 2022 International Conference on Moving Towards Sustainable Water and Climate Change Management after COVID-19 serves as a platform for sharing knowledge and innovation from experts around the world. So I believe that this conference will contribute significantly to improvement of water management and climate change